I've been thinking about doing this YouTube thing for a while now, and the only thing that's been holding me back is I never really knew how to get started. So just like anything else in life, I'm gonna jump right into it and just start recording everything. Now, just a little bit about myself. My name is Eric. I am a business owner. I hate the word digital nomad, but I'm a business owner living here in Thailand. I've been traveling now for the past 2 years now. I'm originally from the US, and I wanted to make this channel because I get so many questions in my DMs asking me about how do I move to Thailand, how much money do I need to make, how much do I need to save up, can you work there, what's the language barrier like. And for me coming in, I didn't have anybody to help me, give clarity or any transparency on how this process would work. Now, my situation was a little bit different. I did not plan to move to Thailand. I was already traveling around, and then I decided to live in Thailand at this point. And instead of me trying to methodically plan out each piece of content, which I think stops a lot of people in the beginning, because you try to do so much, you try to be so perfect, and then you start to get in your own head and thinking like, okay, is this gonna work? Are people gonna like this? I'm gonna just grab my camera and I'm gonna record everything, right? From what I do, how you can do it, where I train, what I eat, where the fun places are, where you can go, where the communities are, just answering basic questions. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just replying to messages, emails from Facebook, Instagram, or help desk, basically just helping clients out, helping people who are interested in our service, get signed up. But this is part of the process. So as I guess you say a digital nomad here, we do spend a lot of time on our laptops. See, I have both my iPad here and I have my laptop here. The great part about working from your laptop is that you can work anywhere. So when you go on Instagram, you probably see a lot of pictures of other digital nomads. They're working by the pool, they're working in cool coffee shops, they're working in places with a great view, which is all fine. It just depends on what I have to do personally. If I'm just replying to messages and doing generally what I would consider light work, that's fine for me. I can go to a nice cafe, sit by the pool, relax, work. However, this is like the part I don't get. And it's that when you really have to, I would say, get into some more deep work, really have to, do some more critical thinking about what you're building and, really get into things. There is no way I can work by the pool. It's just too many distractions. There's no way I can work in a cafe. I mean, to each his own, right? But for me, I gotta be at home. I gotta be in silence. I can't have no distractions. My phone is down. But like I said, to each his own. For me, there's no way. I have to be like completely just by myself. But look, the view isn't all bad from here. So what are my plans for today? Now, it's about 12 noon. I woke up around 7. I got my laundry done. I got breakfast. I picked up a memory card for the camera already, so that's why I'm able to record now. And now that I think about it, this is another good thing about living in Thailand, because while everybody is asleep in the US, especially if you have a US-based business, I can get my work done here. Nobody's messaging me, because I'm telling you, between the hours of maybe like 8 and 12, I get bombarded with messages. And like, people don't understand like how many people message me on a daily basis, and they think like, oh, you're not messaging me back, you're ignoring me. But I'm so serious. I get so many messages on a day to day, like it's crazy. And that is essentially it for this intro. I wanted to put this together, one for me so I can get the ball rolling on this, so I can finally get started on doing this YouTube channel, and two, for anybody who is interested in moving to Thailand or wants to learn more about Thailand, or just generally just interested in moving abroad in general. You guys can use this essentially as a window to look into my life, and then take bits and pieces and see how you can apply that for you to do it yourself. If that is something you're interested in doing, for sure, subscribe to the channel. There's so much more to come. But until then, I'm out.